According to multiple reports, Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Derek Carr wants his contract extension to be worth $35 to $40 million a year. And from the sound of things, he's going to get something in that range. So all the fans with the 100% interest and 0% control are already crying about it. They're saying, that's too much money. Carr's going to get what owner Mark Davis believes he's worth. So that's not even up for debate. Then they're saying, how are the Raiders going to sign other players? They have to re-sign Maxx Crosby. They have other needs too. Calm down. The Raiders don't have that many needs. They just went to the playoffs and lost a close game to the Cincinnati Bengals, who just lost a close game in the Super Bowl. They don't have to spend that big in free agency, but they can if they want to. Plus, if Davante Adams actually makes it to free agency, Carr said he would take less anyway. There's really nothing to worry about. Alright, as of right now, the Raiders are $20 million under the salary cap, but come March 16th, they're going to be $40 million under the salary cap. But barring deals done between now and then, these 32 names won't be on the roster anymore. Guys like Marcus Mariota and Richie Incognito are going to be gone. Mariota's going to be looking for a place to start, and Incognito, with his age and injuries, it's time to retire. I would love to see Nicholas Moreau, Jalen Richard, Solomon Thomas, and Quentin Jefferson back. Deshaun Jackson at the right price will be good too, but we know they won't all be back, so there will be cap room. And guard Denzel Good has a contract the Raiders could get out of with no dead money toward the salary cap. That's $4.18 million that can come off the books. Denzel Perryman and Darren Waller are in the same situation, but given the year Perryman had, that's not going to happen. And barring a drug relapse, it's not going to happen to Waller either. Notice Maxx Crosby's name isn't on there. He has another year on his contract. The Raiders don't want to play chicken with him, but at the same time, they don't have to sign him right away. Oh, and as of right now, Damon Arnett and Henry Ruggs' contracts are still on the books. The NFL doesn't pay people to kill people or to threaten to kill people. So as soon as the Raiders take care of their business on that, those two contracts will be coming off the books. That's a total of $8.5 million right there. So the Raiders can actually go into free agency $52.68 million under the salary cap. So Carr could get an immediate raise along with his extension. Plus they can take care of some needs in free agency. Alright, here I want you to pay attention to three names: Corey Littleton, Carl Nassib, and Nick Kwiatkowski. Littleton has a cap hit of almost $15.8 million a year, and he sat the bench toward the end of last year because he wasn't playing well. Then you have Carl Nassib making almost $9.7 million a year, and he's a backup. And Nick Kwiatkowski's cap hit is almost $8.3 million. He's a backup too, but cutting them would do the team no good before June 1st. Cutting Littleton would give the Raiders $14 million in dead money, and it would only save them a little under $1.8 million. Cutting Nassib would give the Raiders a little over $6.6 million in dead money, and only save them a little over $3 million. And cutting Kwiatkowski would give them a little over $5 million in dead money, and only save them $3.2 million. Alright, now let's see what this looks like after June 1st. The same three names: Corey Littleton, Carl Nassib, and Nick Kwiatkowski. It looks a little different now. If the Raiders cut Littleton after June 1st, they have a little over $4 million in dead money, and they save $11.75 million. If they cut Carl Nassib after June 1st, it's a little over $1.6 million in dead money, and $8 million in savings. And if they cut Nick Kwiatkowski after June 1st, it's a little over $1.2 million in dead money and $7 million in savings. That's a total of $26.75 million on those three players. So if the Raiders want to, they can take care of Carr and still get some pieces in free agency. Then they can make those cuts and take care of Crosby after June 1st. Or they can get who they want in free agency and take care of Carr and Crosby after June 1st. Hate it or love it, Davis, the man that signs the checks, believes Carr has earned that extension that's going to pay him big money. And the new regime of GM Dave Ziegler and head coach Josh McDaniels came over to have Carr in place. But no fear, the Raiders will still be able to get other players they need. And yes, there will still be plenty of room for Maxx Crosby to get his big contract. If the Raiders end up spending big in free agency, all the Raiders have to do is wait until June 1st to clear up some salary for it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.